We didn't know how to find it, and had no way to get there on our own. So we paid a local man to take us out in his minibus. It was about 7 miles from the closest town. He said he comes here every month or so, mostly at the request of visitors from the US. He didn't turn off the radio the whole time we were there, just sat with his shirt off, fanning himself in the humidity. In the pictures, they're in piles. Stained jeans, dark arms entwined. But everything that was left is disappeared now, absorbed back into the jungle. There are no placeholders. The wooden walkways, the pavilion, the sleeping cabins on stilts. Only memory marks the location. If we tried to find it all over again, I've wondered if we would end up somewhere entirely different. How exciting it all must have been at first. A small group set out to homestead on jungle frontiers. Young and strong and certain. They grew their own vegetables, built their own houses, raised their children together. For a long time, people still claimed you could find the vats where they'd mixed the poison. But if the vats are still there, they are thickly overgrown. The fruit trees they planted are there, though. They still yield fruit if you come at the right time of the year. The end was so thorough, even the animals in homemade cages were not spared. The only creatures that lived were those who escaped into the cover of the wilderness. There was one woman, though, who slept through it all. She was one of what they called their seniors. Her name was Hyacinth. She woke up the next morning, not so much alone as the only one living. The man who drove us out told us about an American who visits the place on a regular basis. He wants to build a marble monument with the names of everyone who died etched into it. Apparently it's been difficult, though. They never identified a lot of people. They're buried in a mass grave in California. There is a picture taken in the days after the end, before they moved anything or anyone, of two macaws preening on a fence above the bodies, a technicolor defiance of death's drabness. Hyacinth was awake by the time they took that picture.